When creating this project, there was an innumerable amount of prep and actual work put into it. Within the build, there are many meticulously placed pieces, so it took a lot of brainstorming and trial and error. During the creation, there were many different occasions in which I used things we have previously discussed throughout the assigned modules. First off, I used many different types of principal design. Colors used throughout the entire build, using different shades of green to add variation among the treetops, as well as highlights of bright colors to symbolize flowers. Shape was also a fundamental part of my project. Shape is a varied thing that could make or break my project. If the shape of the area signalizing the leaves was not quite right, well, the whole build could be viewed as something completely different. Scale and proportion was another cardinal technique in the structure. The tree itself outstood the size of the grass beneath, making the tree look taller than it originally would seem. By layering the different levels of heights and lengths, it added a sense of depth. The project was for sure made by motivated purposes. I chose to build with Legos as a salute to my best friend, that being my older brother. Throughout my entire life, my brother has always been there for me. I chose to build with Legos since my brother and I have many fond memories building with him together. Now that my brother's left for college, I wanted to build something as a tribute to him and all the times he has been there for me. As for the actual build itself, I decided to build a tree. This is based on my overall love and appreciation for nature and all natural things. The most difficult part of my project was definitely the issue of keeping my project stable and collapsed together exceptionally well. Another fault I faced was choosing the perfect piece for each spot. When building with Legos, since most blocks are square or rectangular sizes, it is very easy for the build to look square in nature. I feel like I used many different ideas throughout the entire process of the build that we have talked about in previous modules. There's quite a bit of time, but I personally always feel a little less creative when there's a time I have to finish my project by. If I did have more time, I would probably put more time into the fundamentals of my project, that being the blueprint and block choices.